Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna have a video about Positive Mexican. Today, I will be reviewing the Kingbo 18watt LED aquarium light bulb, Par 38 E27 6-band full spectrum grow light for coral reef and the beautiful fish that reside in it, y'all. Alrighty, so this is the way Amazon sent it to me. It was $28.99, and it's an 18watt, of course. And so let's crack it open. It's just a very clean, nice little box. Let's see how it looks. Now that light in the background is actually a light bulb because I got two of them, so I kept this one on in the box still. Okay, so you get a little, protection there. Make sure that the light stays good. All right, let's take that out. Let's move it over here. Trying to do this with one hand. Getting better at it. So let's move this to the side, y'all. So here's the actual light, and it's 4.7 inches. From end to end, and of course from top to bottom, it's just circular. It's a perfect circle. So 4.7 inches wide, 4.7 inches high, and then it's 5 inches, 4.5 inches tall from the top to the bottom. And what's amazing about this, as I was researching and doing all the the different evaluations on it and stuff, it's amazing that you can actually use 100 actually volts all the way up to 240 volt plug. So yeah, that's amazing. I've never seen such a small light that will be able to take a plug that is 100 volts all the way up to 240 volts. That is just crazy. Big 1000 watt lights usually have something like that, but this little light, it packs a wallop. It packs a wallop. So let me give you some specs on it, y'all. Okay, so I already explained that it's 100 to 240 volts AC, runs at 50 to 60 hertz. It weighs 1.2 pounds. Now it has right here 18 1-watt light bulbs, and apparently 1-watt light LEDs are more efficient than the 3 watts and the 5 watts. So Kingbo went ahead and put those in for maximum efficiency, for power, light output, everything. Everything is great. So it has 18 to 1-watt bridge lux and the epi LED lights. Now these are all have the 90-degree cones in them, so that it's shooting the light straight down to where you need it and not losing any side light. It all goes down into the aquarium, to the coral reef and all that. It is also made out of 0603 aluminum, these heat sinks, and whenever it's on, you can actually hold your hand like this and it doesn't burn. It gets real warm, like I want to say good 82 degrees, but that's about it. That's about it. It's not waterproof, of course, so please do not get any aquarium water splashed on it. It's very nice construction. I've seen some other lights that look very cheap. This one is beautiful. It's just all aluminum. They even have it polished real pretty over here. You see it's sort of like a record where they milded it. It has various wavelengths and various light spectrums. Altogether, it has it actually has four 14K, which is 14 Kelvin, and that's the temperature at which it burns. So it's 14,000 Kelvin, 4 whites at that temperature. Then it has 2 other white lights that are at 65 Kelvin. So okay, so what that does is that gives you the warm reddish tone and then the nice cool blue tones. That's what that is. Because everybody knows that when a sun burns cold, it's yellow or red, and when it's real hot, it's white or blue. So the hotter stuff is, the brighter it is. Okay, but it also has one red at 630 nanomodes. It also has one green at 520 nanomodes. It also has a 6-band UV light, which is it actually has 2 of those, 2 UV lights at 420 nanomodes, and has 8 blues at 460 nanomodes. So it covers everything. It's real nice. It's I got it actually mounted here, and you can actually see it on working in action. It's quite nicely the beautiful spectrum. It makes my fish glow in the dark. Let's see what other features does it have here. Make sure I covered everything on it. Yes, that's it. The price, everything. Now, what I've noticed is I was supposed to have some plants in here so I can do a real test and see that how the plants were going to grow underneath this light. But every time I put the plants, the fish ate it. So I couldn't do it. I put them in there, and within 2 days it ate it. I wanted to at least do 2 weeks to see measure it every day to see how much it's actually growing. But the plants are happy, and they just kept eating the fish are happy and they kept eating the plants. But I did notice that. I noticed that since I switched over from the bright white LED lights that came with the aquarium, which was just some cheap little LEDs, I've noticed that the fish have really calmed down. They're a lot happier, a lot healthier. The tank seems cleaner also. I've noticed that in the last 2 weeks that I've had it like 3 weeks now in the aquarium. And the fish have been loving it. I've been loving it. And this is the way I mount it. It's supposed to come with a gooseneck, but I didn't have a gooseneck, so I made one myself. I made it myself. This was just a little lamp that I had. I took it apart, and the little bracket that held it to it, I just put another bracket to the wall, mounted it with some dry screws, and so it works. It works. It's not the safest, but hey, it's worked for me. Don't do that. Get you the gooseneck that comes with the product. You can order one, and I'll put the link in the description so you can know where it's at. I believe it's like $15 or $20. That way it can clip to the back of the aquarium, and then this light hangs directly over it. Now the only issue I had was I don't have a top that's clear. I can get glass from a glass company, get it custom made and all that, but I don't have, so I'm gonna have to go do that. So what I did was, my air stone was a long bar going across the very back of this aquarium, and it was bubbling up a lot, and so the water was splashing pretty high. It was splashing close to the light, so I got scared, so I moved it over. So it's working now. It's been working like this beautifully, and like I said, the fish just love it, and it looks like it makes them glow even more than they already glow. So that's for my wife, girls rules. And then right there, that's actually a fossilized seashell right there. That's a fossilized seashell, and that's a fossilized coral reef. So those are enjoying the light. But okay, y'all, I hope you liked the review. If you have any questions, anything more about the light, about the company, Kingbo Productions, that makes this light, which is a beautiful company. They always make the best and latest technology in all their products. So, and then they always get back with you. If you need anything, customer service is right there to help you. So just feel free to hit them up, and everything will be okay. Okay, y'all, until next time, peace, much love, and waka waka from Fozzie.